first you want to do, I'm sorry if the angle is kind of bad, I'm trying to figure that out still. You want to make the outline for the head. And yeah, I will do a tutorial for everything that's in this picture later. Some other time when I feel like doing a drawing tutorial. I guess while I'm doing these, I better talk about things, because just drawing is gonna get a bit boring. And like I said, sorry if the angle is a bit tilted, you know, it should be this way, this that way, so. And sorry also if I keep hitting the camera, that happens too. This tripod is a bit short, and I don't know how to raise it. So, essentially what you want to do is draw a box, cross through it, and a circle. I'll go over how to draw a head later. But right now I'm showing how to draw a portrait, so let's draw a portrait. The head, depending on what kind of person's head you want to do, this is actually going to be a girl's head with girl eyes and girl hair and girl complexion. But this is generally the head. You're going to want to, I'm saying that a lot, but you're going to want to darken the chin, the cheeks, and the, I wouldn't call this the temples right here, the sides of the head. Sure, why not? And then sort of lightly make what you would guess would be the top of the head, you know, around. This is where the hair is going to go. If there isn't any hair, you know, make it, you know, a heavy line, but this is what it is now. I'm just going to make the outline for the eyes really quick. Yeah, it's going to be those big anime eyes. Not the bad kind of big anime eyes like you see your friend drawing, and it's like, that's not how you draw it. I know you saw it on the interwebs. You know, it's not like this kind of, you know, and bubbles everywhere, because that's how shading works. It's not how you draw an anime eye. Manga eye, I should say. This is not anime. It's not animated, it's not computer drawn. This is hand drawn. I will go over computer drawn stuff later though, maybe. If I feel like it. Sorry if I'm rotating the paper, that's just what I do when I draw. So, for a female eye such as this, what I like to do is sort of a curved line up here, points up into a spike, and goes back down. And this shouldn't be like an L shape, it should sort of curve in there. That looks good. And then a slightly smaller, like, less wide, narrower line on the bottom, and then really heavy. And then do a really thin outline of the eye. And do it on the other side too, why not? This girl looks really bored, kind of, actually. I didn't intend on that. So I guess I should talk about, while I'm drawing this terribly proportioned character, I should talk about what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about tutorials on anything you guys question. So leave in the comments section below what other tutorials of things you'd like me to do. I can't do everything. I'm not a one-man show here. I can't do everything. I might invite my friends over to film other episodes, show you what to do with other things that I don't particularly specialize in. Sorry if you couldn't see that, by the way. Angle's a bit messed up, I have to admit. But yeah, if you have any ideas of what I should tutorialize next, let me know. These eyes are really messed up, and I'm sorry, but that's not what I'm focusing on. So, forgive me if the eyes really suck, but... Okay, so, I'll go into greater detail on the eyes later, but, you know, in a different video, how to draw manga eyes 4 different ways, probably, something like that. But, here's how I draw eyes. I draw the pupil really thick, like pitch black. I always want them to be centered, so usually I make a grid, but I don't care right now. This is how to draw a portrait, not how to draw eyes. Make the little bubble lens flare thing here, and draw a little triangular one over here. Not everywhere, because you see, light sources usually come from here. That's how anime is drawn. Manga is drawn. So light will reflect there, and that's what these little bubbles are. They ain't just for nothing. Also, bubbles should never come from here, at least if they're facing this way, which this character kind of looks like they are. So, because the eyelashes, specifically in girls, in guys, you can get away with it, but usually you don't even draw lens flares in their eyes. Anyway, if it's a guy. But if usually they have big eyelashes, big eyebrows, something like that, big eyelids maybe, but you never draw a lens flare coming from here. I'm trying to rush this video because I do only have 15 minutes. And I might speed up some parts. I'll probably speed up coloring and well, not I don't have any colors. Shading. I might speed up some shading if I need to. By the way, I just got Sony Vegas or something like that. So my editing and stuff and effects might be sort of minimal because I'm still learning how to use it. So you'll have to forgive me for that, but I really don't quite know how to use Sony Vegas quite yet. It's, what is it called? It's Vegas Movie Studio HD Platinum 11.0. Rolls right off the bloody tongue, it doesn't it? This is how I like to shade eyes, go into greater detail, blah blah, nothing I haven't said before. I don't like to draw pointed noses, it just seems bleh, but I'm rushing it, so don't, please just... Mouth has a little gap, and again, I'll go over how to draw faces, but this is how to draw a portrait. This girl is very angry and emo. Maybe I'll draw her with some angry emo hair or something. I don't know. That's not important. What it is important is the neck, because this is the part that either makes them look like a giraffe, a strong man, or a masterpiece. Usually want the neck to branch out here. Sometimes it's actually good to leave these lines. It's not realistic, but it's how manga is drawn. If you haven't read a manga, go read it. Go read one somewhere. One thing I hate with people, though, drawing girls in manga or in anything is accidentally making them have broad shoulders. Because remember, men have broad shoulders, women do not. So the shoulders shouldn't come out here. They should come out to here. This should be like a soft shoulder. And I'd say this is where the torso will end. This is remember this is a portrait, head, shoulders, that's it. So, you know, just add some neck detail, collarbones, right here. Yeah. She'll be wearing a shirt, most people do that. There's not much to say, really. I can't really describe how to do any of this. I'm just showing you, I'm not even talking about this, I'm just giving you how the proportions should go. For example, in anything, the shoulders should be equal width with the head. And you think, well, the shoulders shouldn't be, the torso should be. So the shoulders actually should go beyond the head. But the torso, however, should always be in line with the sides of the head. Always. Always, always, always. Because it may seem stupid, but from the beginning of your shoulders, use your hands and, you know, go up your neck. It actually kind of is like that. Pencil. Promises no more lead breaks. I don't think I have to go in for the detail. Oh dear. So, this is I guess I kind of did draw broad shoulders, but again, not a tutorial on how to draw shoulders. This is portrait. White shading. I'll shade this better later, but hair now. This is how I like to draw hair because I probably won't go into further detail. I like to draw it in lines like this, although it's not how the final product turns out. I'll show you how the final product turns out. I'm making her have sort of emo hair because I made her have emo eyes by mistake, so I guess I'm compensating for that. But yeah, I like to draw in lines as normal hair is, sort of matted actually. And then, sorry for off-camera-ness. And then I sort of like to make it, you know, in the traditional manga fashion of just lines, like, you know, points and stuff. So it looks more like manga, although it looks a bit more professional. Oops, sorry for shaking the camera there. Didn't mean that. Hey, none of us are perfect. That's why we have retards. Balances us out. I don't have much to say, really. I mean, but yeah, that's how I draw hair, and I won't go into further detail on that, not from what I perceive, because I don't like doing tutorials on really small body parts or insignificant body parts. I guess hair does kind of matter when you're drawing manga/anime, but it doesn't really, like, it defines how a character acts and stuff, so it really is important. But if you can learn how to draw a head, stick with what I just showed you, and I don't think I need to go into further detail. Because I'm not going to draw anything that'll just be like a 5-minute video, like, not even that. Like, hey, this is how you draw hair, boop-a-doop-a-doo, and then you're good. Okay, since this video is running short on time, probably, I am going to pause and reopen with all this awesome shading done, and erasing all the crappy little things. So, BRB! Alright guys, this is my finished portrait. It's somewhat shaded-ish, kind of. I don't think I'm gonna put this one on Facebook. It's not very good. I think the shading's alright, but it's just kind of bleh. Yeah. I think I'm gonna auction this one. It's amazing. Yeah, I crossed out my name. I meant to underline it, but no I didn't. Anyway, yeah, that's my tutorial on how to draw a portrait. It's not very good, but it's, I hope it was informative, I guess. I didn't really mean it to be, like, sort of to show how to draw each part, but I meant for it sort of to be a guideline for proportions of the shoulders, the torso. Should probably draw some, guidelines for that. Yeah. You know, showing, you know, where the torso is in, like, relation to the head, the shoulders, the hair, everything, the neck. Yeah, I wanted to show some proportions. So, yeah. Hope this video was, slightly informative. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in my next tutorial. Epyk tutorial signing out, or something. I'll think of an outro. Trust me, bye.